Man, what is the deal, nation? We back again with another goddamn live. It's gonna be real spicy. We got a lot to talk about. We got to talk about the last game. Got to talk about future implications when we talk about this team, right? We got some different opinions that's gonna be on this motherfucking panel today. So it's gonna get real, man. I know I missed yesterday. Your boy slacking, but you know I had shit here. Yes, my thing. But we back again. Another episode. Do man. Let's go ahead. Let me get this intro started and let's get this show great.
As a young guy, I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports.
So, like I said, you're back for another live Other Rated Rundown. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor. Go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, right? If you agree, if you disagree, right? We're going to go here. We're going to share our opinions. We're going to be respectful, but at the end of the day, man, it's all love. It's all familiar at the end of the day. So without further ado, before I continue to get started, I'm going to bring one of my homies on here, one of my good friends. Oh, my God, my dog is coming to the screen, but I'm going to bring one of my good friends. Oh, and that is my man, Cheeto Linus. What is the deal, my man? What's going on?
What up, big dog? How you doing?
Man, chilling. And hey, I'm gonna answer your question, man, because I have no secrets with my fam. I do not have the stream yard that streams to other shit yet. I'm on broke boy status right now. But
no worries, dog. I was just wondering.
We gonna get it up. Trust me. Yeah, I don't hide nothing from my peoples, man. They know where I'm at. We starting from the bottom, so when we get success, they know where we started from.
For real.
But, you know, it's good to have you in here, man. So definitely, I want to get into a couple of topics that I got planned out for today, man. So I'm glad you're here. But first and foremost, right, you know, I didn't really get your whole opinion. You was in the building, right, for the 3-0 loss of the Minnesota Vikings, man. Walk us through it, bro. Like, what was that?
Man, you know, it was crazy because we started off with that long drive, and then that penalty set us back, and then you're like, okay, they had a drive going. Like, we're good. Like, we'll get something. But then nothing happened after that, bro. And if it did, the penalty put us back, and it was just dead, and then it was just a horrible, horrible offensive performance, bro. It was bad. It was bad.
And it's like, I always say, if it looks bad on the TV, I know good and goddamn well in person. It was
ugly. It was ugly in person.
You know, like, if it's through the screen, I'm cringing, bro. I'm good and damn well you in the stadium pissed.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So see, okay, so we talk about the offense, right? But how did the defense look in person? Now we can go on the flip on the positive note, like, how did the defense look to you? Because through the screen, bro, they was flying.
See, that's the difference. That was the part when you would hear the nation when we were excited was when we were on defense. They were making plays, they were flying, the way they were getting the sacks, you know, hitting them in the backfield, breaking up passes. The defense was balling. You would look up at how many yards they had at halftime, and I was like, damn, they haven't done nothing. You know,
man,
like,
see, and that shit was beautiful. It's like, bro, I said it in the chat. I think I'm like, any other team, you hold a team to 3 points, bro. Like, come on, son. Like, you know, most teams should win the game if you hold a team to 3 points. So, like, it's sad to see that we can't even score. It's like we can't get out of our own way because we have multiple opportunities to even. I want to say 2. I mean, field goals, you win the game, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if Renfro don't fumble and we actually score when we were in the red zone, we win that damn game. You know, like, oh, that was the worst part.
Oh my God, bro. Exactly. So we talk about we beating ourselves. That's one. I mean, we fucking around, and now we get into field goal range. The territory, we get flags, bro. It's like, when does the clown shit stop? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
see, but this is what brings me into my next point, and this is why I want to talk to you about it. And I want everybody in the chat's opinion as well. So when we talk about that, where are your feelings now on AP? See, me, I'm not completely sold. I'm not completely off. You know what I mean? Because I still say there's 4 games left. But, where are you at now after seeing all that?
I think it's showing that he's not a head coach. Head coach meaning all aspects of your team, the game. I think our defense is getting even better with him as a head coach, with Patrick Graham.
Yeah.
And that's where you see the improvement on that side of the ball. And what we're lacking is the offensive creativity. We have a rookie offensive coordinator. We have a rookie coach, probably need someone in there to help make those adjustments of like, look, man, this ain't working. We got to change it up or something like that. But I'm torn. I'm like you. Like what I saw from the defense was good, but then what I saw from the offense makes me like, bro, we're still here. We're on week 14. Like, yeah,
man, it's so bad, and I understand when people say like, you had 2 weeks to prepare. Like, you had 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But this is my thing though. When they say prepare what? He don't coach the offensive side of the ball. Like if you really think about it, he may go into the meetings and be like, yeah, I want to run the ball. You know what I mean? Or I want to the ball, but like he's not calling or constructing the scheme of the week. He's not doing it. So when he's doing that on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah. But I think that's where the lack of experience is what I'm talking about. Because even though he's not the one, as a head coach, it still falls on him.
True.
It's his responsibility to know what everyone's doing, what their scheme is, and things like that, If it doesn't work, then it's his responsibility. Like, hey, we need to change some shit up. What the fuck's going on, Get on somebody's ass and make something different. Not just be like, well, that's what we have. So what we're gonna do.
And then see, that's probably where you could say, like, oh yeah, that's where he needs to do something better. But it's like, realistically, he's doing his job for real. He's doing his job. Now better for sure. I mean, situationally, I still think he can still, thrive in that area and get better in that area. But he was more aggressive last game. I will say that though. That's something that I was pissed about. He wasn't aggressive, but he went for it on 2 damn straight 4th downs. So then it's like, you go for it on the 4th downs. It's his fault that there's a flag and a sack, and now all of a sudden we out of field goal range and shit. Like that's his fault.
Right.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think that part falls on him, but it's more like it was just more than that one drive, Like, yeah, we went for it. I like that we did that and shit like that. But what about the rest of the game? Where was the creativity? Like my nephew, 9 years old. That kid knew what was coming. Run, pass.
Yeah.
Run, pass. My nephew knew. Like he was watching the game.
But at what point do you sit there and say, like, okay, like, is that on AP or is that on Bo Hardegree, another inexperienced coach? It's like I feel bad for him. It's like, damn, like he ain't getting no grace period. You feel what I'm saying? Like this man just got to get thrust into the fire. But I mean, you got to call it what it is. I mean, it's more like on Bo, where it's like, bro, what are you calling? You feel what I'm saying? And like, because this is just my thing with AP. I feel like he has 2 of the 3 parts of playing fucking amazing right now. He has the defense playing well. He has the special teams unit playing well. Them 2 units are playing very well, I'd say, in my opinion. So from there, it's like, okay, if you have those 2 playing well, you got a shot to win any game. The problem is like, okay, now you can see there's inexperience on all levels of this offensive side. When we're talking about, let's say, most important levels is inexperience. You feel what I'm saying? Head or offensive coordinator, inexperience. Rookie quarterback. And you could have success with a rookie, but eat that. So, what are we really trying to manage here? What are we expecting?
Yeah. And the crazy part is our offensive problems started even before AP took over. We haven't been able to score more than 20 all year except once. So
that's my thing, bro. Like, it's like when you talk about, damn, that drive go long. When you talk about offensive struggles, everybody, and I understand, bro. We lost 3-0. I get it. But it's like the offense looked better at what point? Like, at what point in the season can we point to him like, oh yeah, bro, like that was it. The Giants game, probably that's the only one. But the Giants defense was dog shit at the time. So it's like, who cares at that point? That's a meaningless game. So realistically, like you said, offense ain't scored over 20 points consistently like that. So how are we surprised that the offense is terrible now?
Yeah, and you know, I can only think the Giants game and the first quarter against KC when we were up 14-0.
And then it nosedive after that. You know what I mean?
After that, all bad. Yeah.
So it's like I understand the frustration of losing 3-0, but I also am looking at it through the lens of like we're competitive to win a game. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was really a dog shit coach. You know what I mean? Like just think about it. And we're Raiders fans, so we could probably recollect the time we've had a terrible coach, right? Terrible coach. You know when you see one and it's like, oh yeah, bro, these dudes is unprepared, like you know what I mean? Like they flags all over the goddamn place. You know, they look like they don't know what the hell they're doing. Like we know what bad football looks like. This ain't bad football. This is just no talent in certain areas, for real. To me,
I think that's the shitty part is the talent is on the offensive side of the ball, and that's where we fucking suck.
Yeah, but see, this is why I continuously say this. There's talent on the offensive side of the ball, but not at the most important position. Not at the most important position, bro. Like, you know, the most important position is that quarterback shit, and if we don't have that, we're not gonna move not 1 inch, not one iota, and that's gonna be the sad part. But it take me to my next thing, like my next topic. All right, like I said, you in the building. What did O'Connell look to you from your eyes? Because you already know where I'm at.
Oh God, he looked like a rookie that doesn't know how to move effectively in the pocket. Even if you were to bootleg him or something, like he just looks so awkward moving with the damn football out of that pocket, and too indecisive. I mean, the majority of the time they were playing zone.
Yeah.
So in zone, you got to find your spot where you're going to throw the ball. You know, it's like you got to get it and anticipate it. And he just took too long in making the right choice, and would stick looking at Tay for the majority of the time. And it was like, I think the one good throw was a one to Renfro, where Renfro finally broke it. Because that's when he was.
Oh yeah, that slant was good.
Yeah, and then he missed that one play action deep pass to Devontae. Like, I had my hands up. Like this is it. Like this is a touchdown. And then I saw the throw, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
You know, it's like he don't have the it factor. You know, like. And even if you want to point at a dude like Brock Purdy, like there's a little bit of that shit in here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say it's a whole bunch. He walk around with the whole it factor on him, but he got a little bit of that shit to him. Like when you see him play, you're like, all right, like I can see why dudes is rallying. He got some shit about him. With Aiden O'Connell, it's like you can't pinpoint nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing to be like, oh yeah, man. Like you know, that sets him apart, or that's what's gonna be his little niche right there. Like it's nothing. And I can tell you, she said, if you're gonna have a quarterback like this, bro, you gotta have a top 5 offensive line, damn near top 3. Like there's no way you can have anything less than that with this type of quarterback. It's just not gonna work.
Even in the sacks, like okay, he got sacked maybe once or twice where it was okay. They got through, but there were times where he had that ball forever. Bro, you know, or even the one where he was attempting to run, like, bro, what the fuck was that? Like,
salute Rafa real quick, man. Fire show, by the way, with Murph, man. Fire show, bro.
Yeah,
everybody, go to Rafa. He got Murph on there. It's a fire show, man.
Yeah, I like Murph. That dude reminds me of me after a Raider game.
Yeah, I fuck with Murph. But to your point, man, with Aiden, man, when he tried to take off with that ball, bro, that shit was comical.
Oh my God.
What do you think you are? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, bro, play within yourself. And that's right there. When he did that, bro, I knew he doing too much. Like, he trying to do too much because he trying to win the game and shit. Like, bro, that's not your game. Don't.
Or even the one where he like the one where he scrambled and he threw it out of bounds for a grounding. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
What was that? Yeah, bro, like, come on, sir. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do all that shit, bro. Now he had the one good play, Tucker. Like, now if Tucker would have held that ball in, You know, I kind of put that on Tucker because that's two times he done did that. You know, he did that this game. He did another game too. I forgot what game it was. He had
that was another game. So let me ask you about that.
So he gonna have to work on that shit on the off season, bro. He don't get no pass for that shit, bro. Catch the damn ball, stop bobbling the ball on the sidelines, catch it clean first, and drag your damn feet, bro. Like get that shit together. But
yeah,
with O'Connell, sometimes it's like, bro, lead him. Like, why the fuck does he have to be right on the goddamn sideline, bro? Lead him somewhere inside or some shit. Like, but him running don't fucking it never works. Never works.
So let me ask you something about that play because I was there, so I don't get to hear everything that happened. So I saw the play, and it took forever to run the next play. It looked iffy. So I'm screaming, hike the ball, hike the ball, hike the ball, run the play, don't let them challenge. Like, why did it take so long to challenge?
And I'm going to tell you something. And this is why I say sometimes we have to look at certain things with AP in context. Because I know you're in the stand, so you can't really see like the facial reactions, like how you do on TV. You know what I mean? So like when that exact play, how you talking about, and they trying to get to the ball, bro, and they didn't get to the ball, and your boy challenged, on AP was pissed. He was pissed, bro. You could tell. He was like, bro, what the fuck? Like we gotta get the fucking ball in that on the screen. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like we gotta get to the damn ball. You could tell. Like he was pissed about that. So from there, it's like, bro, that I think that's that rookie shit with O'Connell, though. Like, get your ass on the ball, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I think with a veteran or just somebody in there where you like, all right, bro, like, we got to get up there. You know, we got to get to the ball real quick. Snap this because this was iffy. Like, so, you know, I don't think Bo Hardegree probably gave him something quickly. You know, it looked like
I don't care. Run a sneak.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like it don't even look like he got the play. You feel what I'm saying? It looked like he's looking at Bo Hardegree like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like, and Bo Hardegree looking at him like, oh shit, was that a catch? Like, you know, like bro, both of y'all motherfuckers gotta think of something.
Oh my god.
So it's like I think it was the offensive execution by both of them because they looked like they didn't know what the fuck they wanted to do. They looked like, was it a catch? Was it like they were talking and shit? Like, run the play.
Yeah, bro, we were screaming, run the play, run the play, run the play.
I agree.
So he did want them to do it. See, I didn't see that.
He wanted. He was trying to get them to go quick, bro. I think the offensive execution was slow. It was too slow.
Okay. See that makes sense.
Exactly. That's where the offense, like the inexperience, comes in by both the quarterback and the OC. You know what I mean? Not ready to run a play.
Right. Salute. What
up,
man?
You're telling me it was iffy from the stadium, bro. It was iffy from when he first started, like on TV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. I knew because he kept doing this shit. Like first he did this, and then he tried to reestablish. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna fuck you, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah. When he like moved his hands, I was like, why? Like
you should have kept it like that, bro. Like I don't know why he doesn't have to do all that bobbling shit. Like that's the second time he tries to secure it in his body, bro. Like you gotta catch that and have it strong in your hands.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about body catching receivers.
Yeah,
like
bro. I like that body catching.
Not that body ones. Yeah,
you're right. You're right. So I mean, okay, with Aiden O'Connell, that it's like he's already shown me. Sad to say, like with Antonio Pierce, I can kind of be like, all right, bro. Like you know, I can see certain things that have him that would make me say another. With I don't know why I just can't give that type of grace because it's the play that we're seeing right before our eyes, bro. It's like, how do we give him a pass when he has all these weapons? You just can't give him a pass. It can't happen, bro. Like any rookie quarterback or young quarterback coming in this situation is going to be expected to do something just because of like who we have at the weapon like side of things. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like, you don't get no pass, bro. You have to perform, and he's not doing that to me.
But going back to your point, does he get a pass because he has a rookie offensive coordinator who doesn't really know how to run the offense yet?
I would say yes if the talent sometimes outweighed that. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't think the talent outweighs that part still, though. I still think like he don't have enough to, like I always say, he don't have enough to be like, even if the play call is wrong, bro, like I'm gonna make something happen or like regardless. You know what I mean? Like he don't have that.
Like the way maybe Stroud would or even Levis.
You know, even Levis, bro, like just, and I'm watching him yesterday. I'm like, it's the dark, right? Like it's sometimes you can be like, bro, next level shit, or just moving around, you know, or two with your legs, bro. It's like, come on now, like, just little shit he's not able to do.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely see he's very uncomfortable when he has to move. If he has to move around the pocket, he's very uncomfortable.
You don't like that. You know what I mean? And then we say it all the time in our chats, bro. We say it all the time. If you're going to be a quarterback in today's NFL, you have to move. Yeah. With all these guys, athletic guys on the defensive side of the ball, bro, you ain't going to get no grace to sit there and just pat the ball and find somebody open. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that era's coming and going. You know, it's gone. I think it left with Brady.
It's done, bro. Yeah, it's done. You can't do that anymore. Hefe, how you feeling, man? I hope you're not crying like your dad.
Hey, tell your boy to line up on sides, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Depending on your answer on how you felt about that damn call, is gonna see how much respect I'm gonna have left for you. I'm not gonna lie. Hell no. Hell no. Bill Belichick to the Raiders. How would you feel about that, man? That shit right there. I don't want that.
That would. I remember I had said that jokingly earlier in the season because I felt he's gonna get fired, but that would. Oh no, we ain't going back to that shit again.
Fuck no.
You seen in New England, he can't run an offense. He can't run an offense in New England. Like no,
he would. I think he'd go to the Chargers. I do. I honestly think he would go to the Chargers.
No, damn, that would make. Oh my god. Reed, Ian, and Belichick in our division. Oh,
and that's why you like fuck. It's like you got to do something to compete, bro. You have to. There's no if, ands, or buts. We got to do something. But
damn, I think at that point I would want Harbaugh.
See, like fuck, bro. Like you got to do something to compete. But this is my thing. If you don't retain, see, we were talking about this next little topic that we had. If AP goes 5-12, you can't, like, as much as I do defend him, it's like, damn, bro, I can't justifiably defend you because he went 5-12. You know, like it's hard, you know, and even if the defense held all the rest of these teams, we about to play the 3 points. Now keep in mind, we play the Chiefs in the chart, we play the Chiefs with Mahomes, and we still play different. You hold them motherfuckers 3 points, I'm looking at you different. I'm sorry. I'm gonna look at you. Like, even if we lose 3-0 to the Chiefs, bro, I'm gonna be like, bro, you held them to 3 points. You held them motherfuckers to 3 points. So it's hard, you know. But I think if you do go 5-12, bro, it is hard to say like justifiably give you this head coaching job because you lost every goddamn game except for 2.
You won 2, but you lost the rest. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, it's not a good sign. That's not a good sign.
Not only that, but McDaniels won 3. So that means you only won 2. And no, you can't keep them that way.
Yeah, you can't, bro. You'd have to try to outsource, but I've seen some names. Like I see that Frank Smith dude circulating a lot for us. I do.
From Miami? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I see his name circulating a lot. I'm just hoping we talk about this, right? Topic, and I want some people in the chat, you know. We talk about Patrick Graham. I think me and you were on the same accord of saying, like, whoever comes in here, the smartest thing for them to do would to keep Patrick Graham. Don't fire him. You know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be stupid for anybody to do because you would come in here and be like, well, the defense already playing good. I don't got to do shit about that. You know what I mean? Like, that's one less headache and one thing off my plate that I do not have to worry about. So fuck it. Like, let them keep the scheme. Let them do what they do, bro. Like, I'm just gonna get my offense right.
Right. Yeah, no, that you have to. If a new coach comes in, you got to think Champ Kelly would tell him like, hey, and that's assuming he gets hired as the GM. He'll be like, hey, you know what, Graham's staying. Like, you know, you could bring your offense, and we're bringing you in for that. But what if we get a defensive-minded coach? Then he's gonna bring his own shit, which is different. But I think at this point we need an offensive coach. Yeah, I
doubt it. The way it's going, bro, because like just think about it, right? You got the number 6 pick. You got you know what time it is. We got the number 6 pick. You need somebody that can work with a quarterback. For real. Like that's where we're at. I think Mark sees it too. I think that's what Mark is looking at. Hot take. I think Champ got the job.
Yeah, me too. I think Champ got it too.
I think he did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because, and somebody will say, why you think that? I'd say based off, like, for real, look at the signings he's had after the trade deadline. After and think about it, because I think I was on with you and I was on with somebody else. It was like after the trade deadline, he got named the GM, and it's a title because you getting hired after you have really no power. But he done signed a couple guys that have gave some impact in the time that he's been GM. To me,
yeah. Remember, our linebackers were hurt. He brought in Jalen, and then the linebackers came back.
He played well. Yeah,
he played well. Then brought in the O lineman because Colton Miller went down. You know, Max got bumped up, so he brought in some D linemen. So yeah, I like what he's doing.
Jack Jones, you bring Jack Jones. You know
Jack Jones.
Those are good signings. Those are good signings. And I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know if you saw him a lot, but there's a dude number 97. He got a sack this last damn game.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's one of the yeah. That's one of the new signings. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, every new signing he's had has made a contribution at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Jack Jones was this close to a pick six. Y'all don't realize that. I'm at one point.
It was a shitty throw. It was a shitty throw. That's why. Like, if it was a good throw, bro, he would have picked it off. It was a shitty throw. So he got lucky.
Yeah, well, yeah, Dobbs was playing horrible as it was with his throws anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He was playing bad. I just know that game was just so sad to go to, bro. I know it.
You know, I like that. I've always told you I'm a defensive guy. So me seeing the defense ball out, I love it. I was just getting upset that we couldn't move the damn ball, and when we did, we shot ourselves in the foot each time and brought it back. Yeah,
bro. I mean, like, you know, I always say this, like, the type of game we saw, like, that's for the purists. You know what I mean? Like, that's for the football purists who be like, yeah, bro, I don't like me personally. I didn't give a fuck, bro. I'm sitting here. I like competitive ball. I can take defense. I'm offense, fuck playing football, but I fuck with defense. Like, all right, bro, like, I can see this type, but we just didn't make enough plays on our end to come out on top. You know what I mean?
No,
that's just the basis of it.
Yeah, I kept waiting for like a turnover on our end, and I thought that was the only way we were going to be able to score.
Now, that right there, I'm going to tell you that what you said, Leo, I want to touch on that because that right there is why I think, you know, Patrick Graham should stay and why I think right now it's showing that we have a lack of talent because look what we're doing with $60 million defense, right? I mean, and realistically, somebody brought this up to me. It's not really a $60 million defense. It's really goddamn a $40 million defense because you don't have Chandler Jones. So, and that's like 20 mil right there.
That's 20 mil itself, yeah.
So it's really a $40 million defense. See what the hell they be doing. But think about it. You don't have enough playmakers and talents to be able to take it over the top and be like, oh, we're going to get a turnover and change the fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, we have just enough to hold the dam. You know what I mean? But we don't have like that, those couple pieces to slap the cracks together and be like, nah, we're going to turn the game over and we're going to do our thing.
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah. And that's what's crazy. Like, if you think about if they do invest money or players in this defense next year, damn, what they gonna look like?
That's all I want. That's all I want. You know what I mean? I don't want pieces on this free agency at all. That's why we continue to say keep Graham. Like, shit, let this man add this, bro.
Yeah, especially with what he's doing with what we got.
That's how I think. Exactly. Let him work with what we got. So we're gonna bring this topic to the forefront. All right. And we're gonna talk about this next game coming into, you know, the Chargers. But I did want to touch on the injury report, right? Injury report. I mean, it's walkthrough, so they're not really doing anything. But for the majority of the part, it looks like Max's would still be held out. I think Colton Miller's shoulder is worse than what we know. I do. I think that shit is worse than being led on, and that's why you seeing guys like DJ Fluker getting signed. So
Brandon Parker got activated.
Yeah, bro. I think that shoulder's bad, bro.
It's got to be.
For him to be missing these type of games, and missing this practice time, bro, like it's bad. And as soon as you start seeing the team start signing, that same position or getting depth for that position, you like, oh yeah, bro, somebody about to get on IR or they're not playing, something like that.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
So let's prayers up for him, man. But yeah, that's worse than being led on right now.
Isn't
so where I'm at, what happened?
Isn't JJ's
Him too.
Bruce? Him too, right?
He's got a growing, I think, growing something, but he dealing with something with his growing. So it's either that or his thigh. It's one of the two.
Yeah,
but either way,
thigh or something.
Yeah, either way, bro. Like he's banged up. So like, my question to you is like, what do you do with them going into the remainder of the season? And this is why, see, we're gonna bring it up, the main event, and this is why I was talking about, like, these games. I understand we play to win, but you got guys like Colton Miller hurt. Max Crosby is dealing with some shit that we already know. Is like, all right, bro, like that don't look good. Josh Jacobs hurt. At what point are we sitting here and saying, we're gonna look at them and be like, all right, bro, might have to shut you down?
Yeah, no. Yeah. And I think when you think about it that way,
go ahead.
So when you think about it that way, like, say Colton with the shoulder, if it's that bad, I mean, we're not playing the Chargers for first place in the division. So I get, you let them rest, let them heal it, right?
Right.
JJ, how bad is the bruised thigh? You're talking about a short week between Sunday to Thursday. He'll probably play, probably limited.
Yeah.
We probably see more of Zeus and stuff like that. My whole thing is I just don't want to see them laying down these last 4 games. Yeah.
No, and look, because when we talk about it in the chat, I say it's like I wouldn't be out there being like, I'm just not gonna fucking try.
Mm-hmm.
But like, me as a coaching perspective, when I'm like, or not a coaching, I'd say like damn near an owner perspective, I look and be like, all right, bro, like, we really ain't doing shit the rest of this year. Let's be realistic, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not going to the playoffs. And even if we squeak in that motherfucker somehow, that's because some team fucked up so bad somewhere else that we squeaked in, and whoever we gonna play, it ain't gonna be pretty. Because remember, we'd be the last damn seed. So being the last damn seed, we gonna be playing the second seed, which ain't good. And
right.
Like, saying like, these aren't meaningful for real. They are meaningless. Of course, we gonna love if they win. If they win, we gonna cheer. But like, it's meaningless to the sense of saying like your star left tackle is out, your star defensive end got a knee issue, and now you talk about your star running back who's got a fucked up thigh. Like, it's getting bad.
Yeah, but I think with Max is Max. That's what we're not gonna want to sit. You can't. Yeah.
He ain't gonna want to rest. But
he ain't gonna want to rest.
Look, no. But if the offense come out here and look the same against the Chargers like they did against the Vikings, I would be looking at Antonio Pierce if I'm Mark Davis and being like, all right, bro, the defense looks good. I understand, but this offense ain't doing shit. And regardless of whatever happens with your job, you know what I mean? Regardless of what happens at the end of this evaluation, I think it's time to sit that motherfucker down right there, bro. Because he definitely gonna be here. Max Crosby definitely gonna be here. You might not, but he is. So sit his ass down.
So let me ask you this: when you say it that way, okay? You're Antonio Pierce. You got 4 games left to prove that you deserve the job. So I'm trying to put my best players out there to prove that we can win, so I can earn this job, right?
I mean, yeah, but the owner, if he came up to you and was like, hey, bro, I'm trying to win this job, but that knee ain't. I don't like the way that look. You know what I mean? I think, and I know I'm trying to win this job, but I don't like the way that knee look. I'm trying to save him from himself. You wouldn't respect that as an owner. You wouldn't be like, okay, that's respect.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You feel me?
I brought that up. I think in the chat somebody said that's why we didn't put Jimmy in because we don't want him to get hurt, so we don't pay him. Now, me as the head coach, I don't give a fuck who gets their money or not. But if Aiden's playing like shit and I think Jimmy's going to give me a better shot, I'm going to put him in. I ain't worried about if this one gets his bonus or not.
I mean, if he would have put Jimmy in, sure. I would have been like, what the fuck? Me personally, I didn't want Jimmy in. But then I think about it from this point. I don't know why everybody that says put Jimmy in automatically thinks he would have done better. Like, who? Okay. Like, what's the assumption? You know what I mean?
Let me tell you why. That's me. So, maybe being on TV is different, but when you were there, you felt the energy of that offense, and it was this. It was zero, bro. Zero fucking energy. So, if anything, I would just wanted to see him there was to just maybe spark something in that game to pull it out. Would I expect Jimmy to start against the Chargers? No. I would have still went back to Aiden O'Connell. But it was just kind of like just to create a spark. Kind of like when the Vikings brought in that other dude. He kind of fucking got their offense going a little bit. You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah. And he definitely got the offense going. Yeah. But it's like a lot of us are saying, a spark. But then it goes back to me saying, like, just because he goes in there doesn't automatically say, like, oh, shit, he about to go out here and throw some dots and shit. What if he come out here and throw a goddamn pick?
That's what O'Connell did.
And then it's like, well, goddamn, like, now you said fuck the rookie and you benched him, and then your boy comes out here and we thought he was going to be the savior and he throws a goddamn pick. And now it's like, oh, well. Then there's going to be a subsection of the fan base that'd be like, Antonio Pierce, you fucking idiot. Like, why would you take out Aiden O'Connell and put in Jimmy G to throw a pick? Like, there's no winning, bro.
Right. Yeah, and I get that, but then you think about what happened the very first play on the drive that we needed to win. He threw a pick. O'Connell threw a pick anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how fucking abysmal this quarterback position is. And this is what I'm saying, bro. And I hate when we get head coaches who may get jobs, but it's so fucking unfair because they have shit quarterback play, like shitty quarterback play.
Oh, so yeah.
It's like, it's so unfair. You know what I mean? It's so fucking unfair that he can't even properly get assessed. Like, because it's like, well, shit, my offense don't even have nothing. I can't fucking do anything.
Yeah, no. And I think that's what I've been saying all year. Who's that? Oh, what up, Solo?
Solo, shout out to Solo, mate.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying all year. If we had better quarterback play, period, like, even going back, like, shit, we should have went after Baker Mayfield. Fuck it.
Man.
He's playing better than the motherfuckers we got. Like, Minshew, Gardner Minshew. That was one of the other names out there. You know? Like, fuck.
Hit him.
Steady.
Hit him. You know, keep him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, now Solo says he thinks AP won't get the job. Now, I saw a good. You never know in the NFL, man. A motherfucker, an intern who got us to the playoffs didn't even get the job. So, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you don't know if Mark Davis is looking at it through the lens, and I might be looking and being like, all right, well, shit. You know,
well, I know that year with Bisaccia, they said that Mark Davis had his mind made up already, that he wanted Josh McDaniels. Well, this year he's saying he's not going into it with that mentality. You know, he's going to evaluate everything, this, and that, which I hope he does. And I hope he hires Champ first. Let the GM pick the coach.
Let the coach pick the coach, man.
Yeah, let that happen.
Because from Hondo Carpenter, bro, he talking about now Tom being in his ear is one thing. That I fuck with that. You know what I mean? Because we talking about picking a quarterback and all that other shit. If there's anybody that I won't trust to tell me if he got that dog up in him and we got that quarterback we need, it's gonna be Tom Brady. I'll be like, all right, all right, you know. Go ahead, Tom. Let me know. Get your one-on-one, bro, and then let me know afterwards. Tell me if he's do. But I heard that he got some reporter in his fucking ear too, like the dude that does the Get Up podcast with Tom Brady that helps him host it. Apparently, he's in Mark Davis' ear too. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Who is that?
I don't think I watched that one. I got to see who that is. I don't know who that guy is.
Bro, I'll send it to you. I gotta find it. But Hondo said something about that because he said it's Tom in his ear and the dude that hosts the Get Up podcast, who is not a fucking NFL dude. He's a journalist.
Oh, okay.
But I think why? Like the fuck is he? Tom Brady? I understand for him. You know what I mean? Like Tom Brady, I understand 100%. You have no complaints. But whoever this like reporter dude is, like, what the fuck are you doing, Mark? Like, this is the shit we be talking about.
Yeah. But you know what? It's to Mark's credit, he's always made it known that he's not a football guru like his dad was back in the day. You know, he's always made it known that he needs this help making these decisions. Business-wise, he's done good with the team financially. You know, financially. But when it comes to the field, the coaches he's chosen, like, no, man.
And this is why what you saying is and what a lot of us in that thing is saying is so like there. It's like, let the GM do his job, bro. Let him pick the coach. Let him start fucking around with the drafting. Do not let no coach come in here and have all that power and all that. Like, bro, you talking about you don't know football? Well, why the fuck are you hiring a GM who actually knows football if you're not gonna listen to him?
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it doesn't make sense to me. It don't make no sense, man. So I think Champ got the job, but I really like Champ for some reason, bro. I think this man can spot talent, and I think he ballsy enough to do some shit in the draft. I do.
Yeah, I think so too. I do too. Yeah. I like him.
I think that's where some of my feeling come in because I'm like, something about this man tell me like he gonna say fuck them picks or something. Like something about that's what I want. I want it.
Exactly. Kind of like see what this team needs right now.
Yeah, bro. Like I think he sees it too. I think he already sees it, and that leads us into what we're talking about for the future at quarterback. And you know, we had some opinions on it. I want everybody in the chat. We gonna talk about this because this is something that us and our little Raider syndicate, shout out to TRS, we talking about. And that's, you know, what's the plan next year at quarterback? Because I think we can all agree that there's gonna be a new quarterback up in here. It's gonna be a new quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And whether it be through the draft or whether it be through trade. To me, I think the only veteran that I'm going through for trade is Justin Fields. That's the only one I want. That's it.
That's it?
If I can't get Justin Fields, bro, I'm going into the draft. That's where I'm at. Because I don't think the Cardinals get rid of Kyler Murray. I don't see it happening. And I don't even think they're in that type of draft position to be like, because think about it. If two quarterbacks go before they go at 3, well, then why the hell would you not pick Marvin Harrison Jr.? It don't make no sense.
No. I don't. Yeah, no. I get
you know what I mean? Like you get attacked.
Yeah, if
Marvin Harrison,
if he falls in their lap, they'd be dumb not to take Marvin Harrison. Yeah,
exactly, bro. They're not gonna do that. Now, me personally, I think Chicago should go the pick Marvin Harrison route, and then with their next pick a fucking tackle. That's where I think they should go. But if they don't, if they want to get rid of Justin Fields, I give up a third for him easy. That's just me. Now, where are you at with the veteran quarterback route?
See, with me, I would like the Fields trade only if we don't have to give up a lot. Like you said, a third. A third to me is like, fuck it. Give him a third and a fifth and bring on Fields, you know?
That's where I'm at. Yeah, exactly.
I would not be mad at that because we're not giving up a first or a second to get Fields.
And
see what he does, you know? And at that point, when you bring in your offensive coordinator, if they made another coach, whoever it is, they know what they're going to want and how they're going to design it with Fields.
There you go.
I think Chicago messed up in trying to keep him in the pocket and not letting him just be Fields. and they were trying to be like, okay, we want you to be like Mahomes. Like you can run, but we want you to throw, and that's not his style. That's not his play. He's more like Action Jackson, you know.
There you go. You gotta give him a Lamar type offense, bro. Let him.
Yes, you gotta give him a Lamar type.
You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah, I, when it comes to Fields, I think Chicago just misuses them. But then again, Chicago is losing their coach. So who knows what they're going to do? That coach is gone, going to be gone.
Yeah. That coach probably getting fired.
But that's why I think they might trade him just so the new coach can bring in his own QB and go from there.
For them, I think that the GM has a little bit of power there, though.
He definitely does.
I think Ryan Poles got power, so I think it depends on what Ryan Poles wants and likes. Like if he's like, all right, Justin, like I fuck with you, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna give you assurances, even whoever I bring here as a head coach, bro. Like you get, you gonna care.
Which is the crazy part, and I know Raider Nation is loving for Harbaugh, but could you imagine Harbaugh in Chicago with Fields, who when Harbaugh coached Kaepernick got the most out of him?
and that's my thing. I get the Raiders' destination. But I think Chicago will work for Harbaugh. I do.
Yeah.
They're like, because they're younger, right? I think they're a younger core. So like he can hold that easily. Like we still got some Grizzly veterans on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like there's some dudes on here that's like, you need to bring in the dude like right now who's gonna mesh with the different personalities of this team. Because we got a lot. We got a lot of personality.
Mm-hmm.
So Harbaugh's just another mix to that, which I'm like, nah, we don't need that. We need that shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're done with the dictatorship. I think that's done. But
as far as the veterans, I mean,
that's it. Who else? I mean, you said something about Kyler Murray, but Kyler Murray to me is he don't do nothing for me. He don't.
I mean, like I said, I like Kyler because Kyler's shown that he can do it already. When he had the supporting cast, he led them. He was competing with that NFC West when they were up there. He was competing with those dudes. He got them to a good start, so I know he can do it. That he maybe sometimes a change of scenery is better, but to me it all depends on the price. What do these teams want? Depends
on the price, man.
That's what all it comes down to. Yeah.
I just don't see them getting rid of him. After he did his ass off for them to get back on the field.
Yeah.
Like it just don't seem right. It don't seem right like they'll do that because he just came off that ACL, man, and he did work his ass off, bro, to get back. You feel what I'm saying? To get back in the time frame he did,
And he got paid. He just got paid too. So
yeah. I don't see them doing that, but I see Fields. Fields is a possibility. But we look into the draft. That's where the fuck I'm at. That's where I'm like. Hey, I understand we're gonna win, but like I said, if we fucking lose these games, yes, I'm gonna be like, well, we fucking suck. But then it's like in the back of my mind, this shit ain't nothing new. So I'm like, fuck it, let's at least this time, when we fucking suck, there's gonna be hope to get, maybe a franchise changing player. There's hope, at least, and that's something that for years, even when we were trash, it's like. At least we didn't have nothing to look forward to in the draft. We didn't even have good draft position. We didn't have none of the shit that we needed. Or we had our old quarterback who was here, who we thought was going to take us to the promised land, and we would ignore everything else. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think if we end up somewhere in the top 5, it's go time. It's fucking go time, and I don't give a shit who we get. I want a quarterback.
Yeah, I'm not even down with 5. If we're in the top. If we're like 7, 8, and above, we need to make a move to get up and get one at that point. And then, I mean, I said it earlier when Rafa was on the show. I put in the chat, like, dude, like our biggest mistake was when we had DC here. Even though we love him, we never looked to draft for somebody else to come in to be the future after.
I say never. Say it all the time.
Not one. Say it all the time. And that's our biggest thing. We're so afraid as a franchise to draft a quarterback. That it's like we're fucking hurting ourselves because now we're stuck. Like, okay, now we got to keep going till we find one. And now we're gonna have to keep going really till we find one. You're not gonna sign one somewhere else outside from another team. The Brady dream died.
Trade for a motherfucking field or something like that. But
unless it's field.
This is what I'm saying in the chat, right? This is what I was saying in the chat to y'all. Like, for me, it's like I don't care about other teams. Goddamn, oh, if you draft a quarterback in the first round, it's gonna be all that. Because guess what? We've only done that shit 4 times in our history.
Yeah.
In our fucking history, we've only drafted 4 first-round quarterbacks. We ain't even thrown our hat in the fucking ring enough to be like, oh well, we done swung and missed a whole bunch of goddamn times. Look at the history of us doing it.
Yeah.
Like we don't even have a history of doing shit like that. So
Not on a quarterback, but we've missed on our first round picks.
no.
Yeah.
And you're a more seasoned Raiders fan than I am. When is the last time you ever heard of the Raiders trading up in the first round or in the top 10 to get a fucking quarterback?
No.
Never have done that. We've
Never.
so this is my point. How can we be so scared when we on the precipice of the unknown? We are like, it's like we're fucking walking on the moon for the first fucking time, bro. Like, I swear to God. You feel what I'm saying? It's like the first fucking astronaut mission. Because we like, this is some unknown territory we ain't never fucking been to. You know what I mean? Trading up for a quarterback, getting a quarterback. We ain't never heard of no shit like that, man. So, I mean, how do you feel about getting one?
I told you and I told you guys in the chat. I'm cool with getting one. It just depends who it is and what we need to do to get there. If he falls in our lap, hallelujah. We didn't have to give up no draft positions. We didn't have to do that, Okay. But if we're talking about, like, say we're 7-8 and then 2-3 quarterbacks start coming off the board, it's like, oh shit, we might have to move up to get one of these big dudes,
That's my fear, bro. That's my fucking fear. And that's, I know you guys be getting mad at me when I say this shit, but I'm like, bro, these games are fucking meaningless. Because if we fuck around and get 7 or 8 and we start seeing quarterbacks slide off the fucking board, we're going to be pissed. I know it. I can see it. We're going to be fucking pissed, bro, because now we're like, damn, we fucking suck and we don't have a quarterback. Now we back to square fucking one.
And that's assuming that we take a quarterback.
Bro, but this is the thing. At 7 or 8, I mean, what shit you taking scraps at that point. Now, then again, like we saying, like even if you draft one a quarterback early, it doesn't necessarily, mean he's gonna be successful. It don't mean that. Right. Now I will concede that you could get one that falls in your lap and everybody groans and moans and it's like, oh fuck, we just picked fucking Bo Nix and then he ends up being the best one. So like you never know, you know what I mean? But
well, I mean, look what happened last year. There was all this hype with Young, Stroud, and Anthony Richardson that Levis fell.
Yeah,
right? Levis. No. And look at fucking Levis.
It's like you never know. You
never know. Yeah.
I will say though that the talent in this draft far exceeds last year. Far exceeds.
And everybody kept saying that last year when they wanted the Raiders to pick a quarterback. They were like, the quarterback draft.
I was like, bro,
the upcoming draft by far is way better than it was last year. Mm-hmm.
I love this class right here, man. This one looks good. So it's like, I understand what you're saying, but it's shaping up because this is all I keep saying. It's shaping up for me that the Raiders would fuck around and get Caleb Williams, bro. It just looks like it. One, because
at 1,
I'm telling you, bro, they'll do it. If we're at 1, they're gonna fucking pick him.
But how do we get to 1?
Like if we're at 4, how big is the jump? Like how much all are we talking about? We got to give them at 4 to 1 ain't shit for real. Like that's not a big ass. You better not be asking me for no goddamn 2 first rounds and like, come on, son. I'm not doing it.
Well, I mean, they always go by the market, right? What did the Carolina Panthers have to give up to move up?
That's my point. Yeah, because where was Carolina when they moved up in the draft? Let's see. How much did Carolina?
Nah, Solo. I don't want to trade Tate for a 5th pick in the draft.
Oh yeah, let me get to Solo comment real quick. First of all, we're gonna get to Gerald's comment because he put this a minute ago. Should start Jimmy to end the season. I fully disagree with that. Fully disagree. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see it. For what? What are we doing?
We know what Jimmy can do. So at this point, you're what, evaluation season? So you keep the kid in there, right?
So we're talking about pride. But then if it's evaluation, like, don't you want to see the rook? Like, if you talking about, I know what this man can do. I do know what this man can do.
No, that's what I'm
So
saying.
like,
you keep the rook in there. You keep O'Connell. Yeah, I don't understand having Jimmy finish the season. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense at this point. It just don't. I mean, we have our arguments, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, we playing for pride now. Like, if you do that shit, it just looks sad because we're not fucking getting the playoffs. It's not happening. I know everybody. Some people got the pipe dream, bro. Look, I bleed the silver and black. This is where the fuck we at. But like I continuously tell people, and maybe some people agree with me. I'm a younger fan, bro. For my whole life, this is what I've known. So what the fuck does 4 games mean to me? Losing, I've seen Ash for 20 plus years. Losing 4 more games to have the potential to get a quarterback ain't shit to me. So I mean, if you want to play for the pride, cool, whatever the case. But it ain't gonna mean nothing if we do it. I mean, maybe you spoil Denver shit and do all that. Okay, cool, you know. But it's like that's participation trophy shit to me. Like that's all I'm saying. Like, we can talk about that. Like, who cares? We didn't do shit. Like, we just we fucked your season off, and that's it. Our season's still shitty though. You know what I mean? But y'all, at least we fucked y'all over.
Yeah, but I think that it does go back to being older Raider fans because with your division rivals, you always have that shit over them. I go back to the season we only won 2 games, and that year we beat Kansas City. Best believe I let my brother know every time I saw him. We may have only won 2 games, but we beat your ass.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. You know? And trust me, on there, I cheered like everybody else. But it's just like now, like on the side, it's like, you know, like I said, this is the first time in a minute there's hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, on being like, well, like if you get this pick right, because we all think we're going to take a quarterback. If you get this motherfucker right, it changes the trajectory of where we're at. It just
it does. It does big time.
You know what I mean? Like, it's different than us being like, okay, we might pick a Khalil Mack or we might pick a Colton Miller, which are very, very good players. But even when Khalil was here, he didn't change the franchise. He didn't change the fucking franchise.
Well,
you think he changed the franchise? We can go into
it. Look, I'll tell you this much. As much as we give DC credit for getting that 26 team and our offense going, you got to give Khalil Mack the credit on the defense because they didn't have ass, but he was the one making the plays at the end of the game to win them.
I get it. I don't think
he wasn't given the chance to stay here long enough to keep that going, but Mack was making a fucking difference on the defensive side.
But check this out, though. Even if he would have stayed, he don't have the same impact as Max do. You know? Like, Max has a whole different, and I'm talking about Crosby. Crosby has a whole different fucking impact. And that I say, like, Crosby is franchise changing to me.
Right.
He changed the some of the shit he has. But with Max, I don't think he did that. I don't.
I'll tell you this much, and I said this has always been my thing with Max, and I love Max. I'm not talking shit on Max. But I always said I'm waiting for the day that he becomes Mac. What do I mean by that? Mac ended games for us. Mac would cause turnovers at the end of the game for us to come out and kneel and win the game. I've yet to see Max do that, but once when he got the safety against New England. That's the step I'm waiting for Max to take. You know, is he going to be there? Hell yeah. I think he's absolutely going to be there. But when I say that Khalil Mack was that impact for the franchise, that's what I mean. Like when they were about to drive, we knew that Mack was going to get that ball for us one way or another. Remember even against Carolina when he tipped it and intercepted Cam Newton? That was it. Shit like that.
I definitely do. And on that standpoint, definitely. But I still think like if we talking about like franchise changing, like to the point where it's like, bro, you changed life for some Raider fans for real. Like
that he did. Max did. Max brought new life.
I think Max has more of that impact. You know what I mean? Where it's like for some Raider fans, bro, even the games are bad, you still like, oh my God, that motherfucker 98 though. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like even I know being there, in last Sunday's game. You was watching him in person, bro. Got to be crazy. And I've seen him.
Oh,
before.
it is. It's amazing.
Like,
that was the whole thing. With my nephew, he wanted to see Max Crosby. That was his dude. He just wanted to see Max eat.
And he gave him a show for real.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
Now I want to get to what Solo's saying.
What's that?
I think we should give a Devontae for a top 5 pick in the draft and make Jacoby our wide receiver 1. Trade Renfro also. I'll agree with the Renfro topic, but I won't agree with the Devontae topic. And this is why.
Yeah, no.
I've already seen what Jacoby looks like as a wide receiver 1, bro. I don't like it. I'm going to tell you that right now. He was already a wide receiver 1 with New England, and he wasn't doing the shit he's doing now because he was a wide receiver 1. 2, we're going to have a rookie quarterback. He going to need Devontae. And I'm going to tell you right now, I get everybody's going to tell me, like, oh, Devontae's disgruntled. He's just going to have to be fucking disgruntled. Just like,
but is it disgruntled, or is it the fact that he's mad that they couldn't score that game? Is he disgruntled because he don't want to be here, or he's just a competitor and he's pissed that we didn't win?
I think that's more what it is. I don't think he doesn't want to be here. I just think it's the fact that we can't fucking move the ball.
Yep. That's what I think.
Like, fuck this. Like, I'm competitive, bro. I want to fucking move the ball. I want to win games. And I think he understands that. I think that's where he's at. I don't think he wants to leave for real. I don't.
Yeah, me either. I don't think he wants to leave for real either. But I think when people see that, they take it like, oh, see, this is what they're talking about. He's mad. He's mad because we couldn't move the fucking ball. He couldn't score.
He couldn't move the fucking ball. And guess what? Even if AP don't stay here, I already envision us getting a younger type of offensive mind. I see it. I think Mark has to learn and be like, all right, bro, we need some younger shit. Frank Smith, maybe. Ben Johnson, maybe. Johnson. Things of this nature. But, Champ Kelly, like we said, if we think he got the job, you don't think Champ Kelly going to go up to Devontae and be like, hey, guess what, bro? I'm thinking about trading some shit to get the number 1 pick. What do you think about that? You know what I mean? Like, you don't think Champ Kelly going to ask Devontae Adams these questions? Of course.
And they already do. Tate's made it known. They come to him already, and he likes that. Yeah.
Exactly. And, of course, with the most important position that's going to impact Devontae's career going forward, he going to go up to this man and be like, all right, bro, this is my list. A quarterback. Yeah. I could trade up for this motherfucker, or we can stand pat and maybe get this one. How you like him? You know what I mean? Come back to me after you watch their film or whatever the case and tell me which one you want to rock with. I swear to God, they'll do that.
Yeah. And I'm sure Devontae knows the quarterbacks that are coming out and which ones would be good for him. And what better thing can you have for a rookie quarterback than a star wide receiver like Tate, bro?
Bro, he was fucking with Stroud last year. I could see he was fucking with Stroud last year.
Yeah, he was fucking with Stroud.
So I think if he wanted Stroud, you can't tell me the Raiders was like, hey, yeah, bro, we're going to get Caleb Williams. You can't tell me he wouldn't be like, all right, bro.
Now, you keep saying Caleb like that's the guy. I know you're trying to put it out there.
I'm preparing, motherfucker. Now, first of all, you know who I want. Like you know who I want. I want Jake Daniels. First of all, you feel what I'm saying? I'm from Fontana, and he went to school in Dino over there at Cajon, bro. Like, ain't too far. So I always like somebody from the city putting on. But it's just, I swear to God, bro, the stars are aligning for us to grab Taylor. I just feel it just because of this. One, he already wants to be here. He does. Two, the star factor. Like where we're at in Vegas, immediately imagine all the shit he brings with him when he comes here. Yeah. You know good and damn well the NFL wants Vegas to be good. The NFL needs it for real. If they allow us to get Caleb Williams, just imagine everything. Like, all right, bro, they got a quarterback, and he's already an eccentric dude, so it's like, oh, he fits perfect. What the fuck they got going on? He gonna bring that revenue, bro. He gonna bring that revenue. I just feel it, and he gonna bring excitement. Yeah. He gonna bring shit that we ain't had in that position in a long fuck. Like I don't think ever. His talent at this quarterback position is something we ain't never had in this organization ever.
No, that part is true. Yeah, or a quarterback like Jaden Daniels or Caleb or Drake.
No, either. Yeah, I mean, you could maybe point to Terrell Pryor and be like, no, but Terrell Pryor couldn't throw the ball at all the way these two motherfuckers throw the ball.
No, and that's the difference with him. Terrell Pryor, he had a gun, but he didn't have the accuracy like these guys.
No, at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. So I think, maybe I'm putting it out there. Maybe I put it out there off of defiance because I see a lot of motherfuckers that be talking shit about him. And when I see that, I'm like, bro, I understand because this is my basis. I get that some people are going to be like, oh, he cried in the stands. He paints his fucking nails.
Okay,
bro.
He cried in the stands, but with who? With his mom. What dude don't cry to his mom?
This, bro. You see this man roll out and throw some fucking 60-yard pass, you're gonna be on his nuts. Like immediately.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. Soon as he roll out and throw some deep ass bomb and do some shit that we ain't seen a quarterback do in I don't know how many years, you gonna change your tune. That's all I say. But getting close, man, to wrapping it up, I want to get to your comments before we going out of here. Devontae doesn't want to leave Vegas. Look, exactly what we saying. Plus his cap is like 30 million. Yeah. On top of the Chandler Jones money and Jimmy G's will release him. Yeah, bro, don't make sense. Because Chandler Jones has a penalty. Jimmy G gonna have a penalty. We be like $100 million over the cap.
I hope with the Chandler one though, they're able to work it around because it's. I mean, and not to throw shade on Chandler, but the conditions in which it happened, So there's ways around Chandler's cap hit. Yeah.
Now there ain't no way around Jimmy G, man. We're gonna have to eat that. We're gonna have to take that on chin.
Yeah, we're gonna have to eat that one, or hope somebody wants them.
We're gonna have to take that motherfucker on the chin. That's what
maybe the Niners want him back to back up Jim, 30 or something.
I don't even think they'll bring his ass. Honestly, I don't even see a place he's gonna go. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't either. But who knows? Like, look at how many quarterbacks got hurt this year and how many backups are playing.
I know.
So backups are going to be more important right now, bro. Yeah.
I mean, I think Aiden O'Connell is a good backup. I do. I think if we still got somebody in the first round, like if we had to turn to him in emergency, I think Aiden O'Connell will fuck around and get some shit done. In emergency.
And that's why I don't mind bringing in a rookie because let them compete for the job. Yeah, whoever wins out. Yeah.
Fuck it. That's where I'm at. I want to touch on something that Solo said, and I want to get your take. But I've been on the train of trading Hunter Renfrow for a minute. Some people been looking at me and said, "Fuck no, we're not doing that." He's a fan favorite. Still a fan favorite. When he fumbled that shit last week, let me know because he does that 2 to 3 goddamn times a year. He is good for a fumble like that. And the reason we don't talk about it more is because early in his career, he was fucking fumbling, but he was recovering his own damn fumble. So earlier in his career, we ain't have numbers to go on. Now, he ain't recovering them shits. We got numbers to go on now.
I'm with you with the Renfrow thing. I've said it last time and I said it before. Like, he's a fan favorite, but doesn't mean he has to stay here. He was a star receiver. He got 1,000 yards. Yeah, who did we have a receiver that year? Bro, he was a slot. Who did Carr have to throw besides to Renfrow and Waller? We had, I think back then, we had Zay Jones. Brandon Edwards, I think, was still around back then. Like, who else was there? Of course, and that was Carr's safety net, was Waller and Renfrow. Now we have two actual receivers, a 1 and actual 2. So I'm cool with having to lose Renfrow if we have to, always once a Raider, always a Raider. I'll miss you, but I'm not gonna cry like, oh my God, what are they doing? Like Renfro's gone. I mean, when he made that play, I was happy. I was cheering like, yeah, Renfrow. But then when he fumbled it, I was like, oh shit, here we go.
And I wasn't surprised. I was pissed. Every time they throw that goddamn double screen, my heart stops because every time they do that, I'm like, why do you give it to him? Why him?
Mm-hmm. I get that he's wiggly and he's crazy. They call him crazy legs and all that, but man, yeah.
Hey, man, I don't get it, bro. This man has 12 fumbles in his career. 12.
See?
There's a lot of fucking fumbles.
Yep.
Like that's too many fucking fumbles, bro. He had 5 in 2021. 5.
Damn, he had 5 that year we made the playoffs?
Yes, 5.
See,
he had 3 last year, bro.
See, that's crazy. And that was the year he was all-pro receiver. That was the year he was all-pro receiver, 2021.
So he's averaging 2.5 a fucking year.
Yeah.
A year. That no, that amount of money is big. I mean, somebody justifiably tell me that this man can make all that damn money and give us these stats and still fumble the ball.
Yeah, no, nuh-uh.
It don't make sense. It just don't make sense. And it's like all the bubble screens and shit they giving to him. I want to give to Trey Tucker at this fucking point. I do.
Yeah, let the kid with the speed go. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they don't do that. I just don't get it. I just maybe when we get a new offensive mind, you know, it'll be a guy.
Maybe they'll be able to utilize what the Raiders have: speed, route running.
Use Michael Mayer more. Use certain shit more. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see.
Like throw a screen to that dude. That's a big ass dude.
And every time he fucking touches the ball, bro, he rumbles for like 5 extra yards after contact. Yeah. I don't get it, bro. It baffles me. It baffles me. Solo says, I love Devontae, but we can trade him for players. Feels more Devontae is something they might want to consider. Nah, bro. I don't know, Solo. You might be on your own with that one, man. You might be solo on that one.
I don't want us to trade that.
He's disgruntled. He gonna stay his ass here. And like me and you said, I don't even think it's that. I just think he's pissed at the offense and shit.
Yep, because he's a competitor. Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's where we at. We need a franchise changing QB, which is Caleb or Daniels. I agree. Yeah. I agree. Now,
you know what? I can't wait for the combine because that's when these fools are going to start getting who's better, who's the one that's to go after. You know, there might be one to sneak up in there.
I think Caleb should do the combine, bro. I do.
I don't think he will, though.
You said what?
I don't think he will, though.
Look, I understand not playing the bowl. I do. Because you don't want to risk that. But if I was his agent, bro, I'm not to see, and this is what I'm saying. I'm competitive. Because if I was his agent, I'd be like, hey, look, bro, they talking shit on you, bro. They done fucking forgot. They done fucking forgotten. Everybody trying to play you like you fucking soft, bro. You need to get out there in this combine and show motherfuckers again. And do some shit.
For real. Yeah.
Or in this pro day. Get busy. You know what I mean?
Like, I can see him doing pro days or workouts for certain teams. Yeah.
Got to. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be like, bro, they playing with your name, bro. There's motherfuckers out here now, all of a sudden, you're not the best quarterback in the fucking draft. Okay.
Can you imagine if they start putting, like, say, Jaden Daniels above him? Like Caleb's going to be like,
you want to know something, bro? You want to know something? I hope he's not the first pick. I do.
Who, Caleb?
Yeah, I hope he's not. Because if, say, Bears go with Marvin Harrison, New England, I think they're going to go with Drake May. That's just me. I think they'll go with Drake May. Say Drake May and we're like 3-4 and we pick him, he's going to be pissed that he wasn't the first pick.
He will. Yeah, he will. Yeah.
And a pissed off Caleb Williams is what I want.
Yes, sir. The crazy part is you mentioned Marvin Harrison, but I don't know if you heard. They're going to pay him probably up to $20 million in NIL money to come back.
Stay?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, me personally, if I was Chicago, I think the other best bet would be to trade out of the first pick anyway. Because
for them, if they're going to stay with Fields,
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I like Marvin Harrison, but that Malik Neighbors motherfucker is no chopped liver, bro. He's not chopped liver.
No.
Say I take Malik Neighbors and a tackle and gain more picks. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. That ain't a bad haul either. I wouldn't around that. Let me see.
Yeah, I think what Marvin Harrison decides to do is going to be impact the draft.
If he goes back to Ohio State, bro, it's going to be the dumbest shit he ever did.
For 25 mil?
I get it, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, that's 1 year. You know what I mean? That's 1 year. And in the NFL, we all know if he's like that, he's going to get a payday, bro. He's going to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't know, man. I get wanting to beat Michigan and all that shit, but what if you don't? Then what? Wait.
Right. And their quarterback just transferred, too. One of the quarterbacks just transferred. Hit the transfer portal.
Yeah. Oh, McCord?
Yeah, McCord.
And I mean, so it's like, who the fuck are you catching balls from? No, the hell.
Right.
His dad better not tell him to fucking stay. I don't see a trade, but we need to be more competitive. That you got.
On the offensive side of the ball.
On the offensive side of the ball, Chris, he's not beating Michigan. Hell no, with JJ Senior McCarthy staying there, bro, it's gonna be real nice. McCarthy coming out of the draft. I cannot wait till the fucking playoffs, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah, me either.
Because everybody telling me Penix is like that, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if Penix.
You're gonna find out if Penix is like that in the playoffs, because Penix is gonna play those better defenses. That Texas defense is no joke, bro.
And this is what I'm saying, like, bro. Everybody like, oh, Daniels just won the playoffs. I mean, just won the Heisman. I'm like, but he's not in the playoffs. And if Penix balls out against Texas, you know that. I mean, shit, that's what had us saying Stroud is the dude. That's what had us saying.
That's what had me saying Stroud was a dude because he balled out against Georgia.
He was like, oh yeah, bro, that's the guy right there. You know, so if he balls out in the playoffs, that's going to immediately in some people's minds catapult him. And now we ain't even. Talking about and now judgment and shit, bro.
Watch Washington
give us the crown.
Watch Washington mess around and win the championship with Penix. Wow, that was catapult him.
We're gonna be the second fucking pick in the draft if we do that, bro. I'll tell you that right now, bro. It'll be like the second or third pick in the draft. I mean, even because then how can you? Because realistically, right, when you look at his talent. He's not that far off, like arm wise, from May and Caleb. He don't have the exact same arm.
Yeah, no, but he's not that far off.
He's not that far off. So like, then it's like, well, shit, he just won the damn championship. This motherfucker, I can take him. You know, like it will cloud some judgment for sure.
It would. I think the only knock on him would be that.
Before we get out of here, you say what?
I said the only knock on him would be Chris says he can't play with left-handed quarterbacks on Madden.
Man, it is hard. It's weird. It is weird. I will get it. I'm left-handed and it's weird to me. So it's like, oh shit. But he's accurate like a motherfucker. He reminds me of Tua, bro. He does.
He does that. Yeah, Tua. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he coming out with injury concerns. So it's like, that is getting me though. It's the injury shit.
Yeah, but all that
I think that was really stopping.
They do the physicals and all that, so they'll evaluate all that shit. Yeah.
No, I get it, but it's like you done already had all these major ass injuries, and you ain't even played the NFL snap. You ain't even played against grown men yet. You know, like, these grown men you about to play now, so it's like now it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, it all comes. Hold up, real talk. Notre Dame got a QB next year. I like old buddy. He might mess around and be the top QB next. Oh, what's his name? Riley Leonard. He's not bad, bro. Hey, with y'all, he's definitely something y'all needed. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. That was a huge transfer for us.
That was huge. Hey, but SC's QB signing was good too. Now they had a good.
Yeah, but SC's moving in a big hit, so that's different.
True. Cam Ward is good though. They don't play y'all no more.
Yeah, we still play them. It'll be our rivalry still, our one time a year.
Oh yeah, that's what. Damn, bro. Yeah, I need to see that because I was seeing some shit about Cam Ward last year, and they were telling me he might have came out this year, but I'm glad he stayed.
Yeah,
glad he stayed. But yeah, Cam Ward, bro. Cam Ward is nice. He's not bad. He was just at Washington State. Washington State is booty.
Yeah, they got Cam Ward. Yeah.
Washington State is booty. So before we go on out of here, my man, go ahead. Shout out what you got going on later on in the week. It's a short week. So I know you got some plans for Thursday. We might be cooking something up for Thursday, man. What you got going on?
Yeah, it's a short week, bro. It's a short week. So definitely, follow the channel, Cheeto Linus, on the Instagram as well. This Thursday, I will be at the XO Lounge, bro, with our boy MC Raider. Okay. So I will be there for the game. We're gonna probably do a little live beforehand, shit like that. So it'll be cool.
Fire, bro. Fire. You Thursday as well. So maybe we can get something going. We'll see what's going on. But definitely I'll pull up to the shit with y'all, man. Pull up in the comments, all that. But before we get out of here, man, I want to thank you for coming up in here, man, sharing the stage with me. I know we had some conflicting views, but at the end of the day, you know, we still can talk about it respectful. That's what we do, man. Still keep it real.
That's what we do,
See
bro.
other, the other point of view, man, and see what we got going on.
For sure, brother. For sure.
Man, and I appreciate you, D-Menace, man. Like my man, bro. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe button. All right, bro. Don't be like that. All right. It's like coming to somebody's house, and not wiping your feet before you get in the goddamn door. All right? You know what I mean? Just, come on, bro. I love each and every one of you to show up. You know what I mean? Do your thing. Everybody from the TRS, man. Much love that you in the comments, man. You know what time it is. So once again, that's my man Cheeto Linus right there. I'm your boy Panama Fargo, man. And that was another episode of the Rated Rundown. Make sure you guys are hitting the like and the subscribe button, and we're gonna see y'all next time.
I need a bad bitch with an accent, serving in peace, still taxing. Just got tapped for the young cash app, moonwalking like a young Mike Jackson. Yeah, shots to the head, ride clean and still fuck feds. Realest nigga and it's on my kids, so who the fuck gon' wanna test me, bitch?